What's up, you guys? It's me, Sai, back with another video. Guess what we got here? The Hychika. This is pretty much like a home sprayer that I've heard so much good reviews about. It actually working on spraying automotive stuff. But I don't want to jump to that yet. I think I want to try it out, experiment with it. So that's what we're going to do in this video. Today, we are spraying this helmet. I originally was going to do neon pink or red, whatever this is, and then I'm gonna do a pearl over it. I wanted to do a bright color so when I'm riding my bike on the road, people can see me and I don't get freaking hit. So we're gonna try it with this gun and we'll see how it goes. Like, to let you guys know, I'm not a professional. I've painted a lot of things on my channel, my bumper. I've painted a fender before. I worked at a body shop, but I'm still not claiming I'm a painter. So we're gonna see how this goes. This neon pink is not showing. I need to put it on a white base, so that's what we're gonna do right now. And then I will show you guys the end results. I'm not gonna make it too long of a video. Alright guys, I just finished with my base coat. Let me give you guys a close-up. This is probably not gonna be the best video in general to judge how well the Hychika lays on clear, and let me show you why. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Triggerman for making all these videos on using this gun. He inspired me to buy this gun, and I mean, if it turns out nice, I'll probably end up doing some car parts. Right now, this helmet is safe. I mean, it's just a helmet I put on for riding my bike, so it's not a big deal if it turned out crappy. I wanted to test it on this helmet before I actually do it on a car that's going to be seen, that's going to be driving around. So let's take a look. Okay, if you take a look, this nozzle is barely spraying. See, it's barely spraying any paint out. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure if I just didn't shake it long enough. I did shake it for 2 minutes, and it's just spraying out super heavy texture. You can see it's a lot of orange peel. Don't know why. It's probably the nozzle, and look, doesn't even match at all. I sprayed it on a white base, and it's more of a orange. It's supposed to be like a neon pink. It is what it is. Maybe it'll look different once it dries, but I feel like this matches it more, the white. But I did spray it on the white, so it's more red than anything, but that's all right. So I'm gonna let this cure for like 45 minutes, then we're gonna spray the clear on it and see what we get. All right guys, I'm getting ready to clear. Pray for me this turns out all right. Alright guys, this is how it turned out. It's really pretty. So I went with this neon color obviously because I want people to be able to see me when I'm riding and I don't get fucking hit. But these little gouges is not the paint job. It's actually just scraped from the helmet falling down. But this is where I fucked up right here. And let me tell you why. So the canister and the pickup tube, it looks like it hits the bottom, but it doesn't hit all the way at the bottom. So the whole time I'm thinking I have enough clear at the bottom, and it's sucking up air. So I shook it a little bit, and then it sprayed out all this metallic, which gave me this burst of, I just fucked it up pretty much. Everything was all good, as you can see the clip before this one. But overall, I'm happy. It's a fucking fence painter, and it did this. And then I was spraying so much air trying to get the last bit of the clear at the bottom of the canister, and I blew so much dust on it. This happened. So I wish I would have stuck with the final coat. This is just little derp nibs. And if you watch the beginning of the video, this garage is cluttered. There's a lot of dust in here, so I wasn't expecting much. But overall, it was just something I wanted to experiment with. I wanted to see if the gun could do it. I also wanted to get familiar with the gun before I actually do something big. But this blue is so pretty. You have to see it in person. And I'm shocked. Like, it's very uniform. Besides this is the only flaw right here. And then it happened again. Like, I was trying to spray it right here, and I was shaking the canister, and it just threw a bunch of pigment right here, and I had to run. You can't really see it, but you can. But other than that, the rest of the helmet is pretty dang uniform. That's crazy for a fence painting gun. So let me show you guys with it in. Let me turn on the light real quick. All right, this is how it looks in the light. It looks pretty good. Imagine a paint job like this. This would be sick. So this is where the burst of metallic just came out of nowhere. It was spitting out air, which was blowing the styrofoam I had it on. I know I was really unorganized, but I was so eager to test out the gun. The styrofoam had dust on it. If you look over here, there's dust all over this, okay? So I put the paint job in the worst scenario, and I feel like it still did a decent job. So it was spraying all this air because the whole time I'm trying to pick up the last remaining clear in the canister, and it picked up all this dust from the foam, and then it went on there, and that's how I got that. So, but everywhere else I sprayed, the pearl is so uniform. I mean, I feel like this is the best part right here. So uniform, right? This is the worst part right here. I don't really know if I want to go back in, scuff it, give it a few days to actually vent out or whatever they call it, and then redo it. I might. It might be a possibility, or I might find something else to do. I might do the dang wheels, who knows. But let me know what you guys think. This is the Hychika, however you say it, spray gun. This is 2K clear with the pearl. Dang. It turned out, the first coat I did, I should have just stuck with the first coat. This right here. I'm going to try to water sand and buff this right here to see if I can get rid of that. Anyway, it's going to end this video here. Shout out to Triggerman for giving us the plug on the Hychika gun. Because now I got that. I got an air compressor. I could probably buy a gun if I want to, but I don't want to do the air adjustments and all this. I could in the future, but at least I got the electric gun. If I ever want to use that, and I don't want to bring out the air compressor and turn on the air compressor. But right here, dang, should I resand it and do it over? I don't know. But this blue pearl and the neon would be sick on an actual car.